Hi guys, and welcome back to Run Stretch Succeed here, and today I'm just going to give you a little life update. We've not done one of these since January, so I thought now my training's come on, I might update you. We've done a couple of marathons and ultras. We've done M12, Manchester Marathon, a couple of others I can't think off the top of my head. So if you like videos on running, hit that subscribe button, come and join us. So in today's video I'm just going to update you on what's happening in my training. I have got a big announcement, and if you follow me on Instagram, what is somewhere on screen, come and follow me if you don't follow already. I did announce it 3 weeks ago on Instagram, but I just didn't get around to making the video because it's a bit harder. And I'm just going to update you on the charity I am going to run for this year, as I've spent quite a few months talking to charities and deciding which one I wanted to do, because I am very fussy who I'm going to run for, because I really want to feel like I totally embody that charity. I want to run for something I really feel like I want to raise money for, to help to motivate me. The first thing I want to announce I achieved was a 100-mile training week. What went really well, and it was quite easier than I thought. I must have had a lot of time on my hands that week. I'm really scheduled when I was running and when I wasn't running, because obviously 100 miles in 1 week is really hard to fit into like just a training schedule. It is a lot of time, especially when you're not the fastest runner compared to everyone else, like the elites. Obviously if you can do like a 6-minute mile, it's going to be a lot easier to fit it around your schedule, as I on average can do about a 9:30 mile like quite easily. So it's not the fastest, but it's not the slowest either. So obviously 9:30 takes a lot longer than 6-minute miles, but I did manage it. And then I had a rest week, like a taper week for Wigan Half Marathon, and then I pulled my leg, and it is getting better. I did do M12, a 50 miler, and I limped part of it, but I was quite comfortable and fine. I think I might have changed my gait by going so fast on Wigan Half. Like, I was doing like a 7:30 mile, and I was really pushing that day, so obviously that is why it would have changed my gait, because obviously my body is not used to going that fast. And then I've strained a muscle, and now my body is finding it hard to regain its actual gait, but also I don't want to re-pull that muscle. So I've had like a couple of weeks off and done M12 Manchester Marathon, but really not ran that much. I think the best thing for me to do now is do really short miles, but maybe 2 a day, and then try to build it up from there, and then doing some strength work to try to train my body to go back in its gait. I am going to check this with a professional, obviously, because I don't know nothing about like sports massage and sports therapy, so I am going to check that. So as I've just said, my main goal is to do really short miles and do quite a few of them to keep my mileage up, but also at the same time to stretch and do some strength work and go and see a professional, see if there's anything what I can do more to help. And that's where I am with my training at the moment. So the second thing I want to talk about actually is what charity I'm going to fundraise for this year, and I feel like this is one what can kind of speak to everyone. I feel like, especially in the UK at the minute, we've got the cost of living crisis, we've got mental health really down, and But there's just a lot of like not very good things going on with the government and other stuff. So I'm decided I'm going to do the Samaritans. The Samaritans are a charity with a lot of volunteers. They do phone calls for people who need it, who feel like they need to talk to someone, and other events, trying to raise money obviously and help people at the events in case they need someone to talk to. They might lose their friends, they might feel uncomfortable or just feel unsafe, because there's many reasons you could be in a totally safe area but not feel comfortable. Or we'll try to raise awareness and try to raise some money obviously for the call centres and any other funding they may need. So that is a charity I am going to be fundraising for this year. I'm really glad I've got in touch with them. I will put the link in the bio if I have set the link up by then, but I am doing it through them because I do want to try to raise as much money as possible, because I do want to raise as much money as possible, as I had to use the service this year once, or maybe it was last year. I know a lot of people who have used the service, and I know there's not many services like that anyway. The last thing I want to announce is that I am ambassador for GB Ultra, one of the biggest ultra running race companies in the UK, and I'm actually so grateful for it, as I just feel like making these videos is me wanting to inspire, motivate and just tell people that they don't have to be the most amazing elite runner to do an ultra. You can just be average like me, and even that you haven't run since you've been about 10 years old, it is still possible for anyone to do an ultra. You just have to work on technique, training, and also a strategy, what works for you. You don't have to run the full event, you can walk it in a lot of events, because you have time to do that. You might not get many chances to stop, but if you walk, you can even walk some of these events as long as you keep the same pace and quite a quick walk or a big stride. What is amazing, it's not all about being the fastest when it comes to ultras, it's all about technique and mental strength as well. So as long as you can keep going, you will always finish. So I'm really glad that they chose me to be one of the ambassadors. So I will be volunteering at some races this year to see. So I will be at quite a few of their events this year, volunteering, entering, and also wrecking the runs and doing a bit of the route beforehand. What I've actually never done before, and I'm going to do Chester 100, the loop, next month. So if you're doing that and you watch my videos, come and join me and we can do it together and we can have a little talk. So thank you GB Ultra for choosing me for that. So one of the last things, so the upcoming video I want to do is questions and people's fears about doing an ultra or a marathon, or just basically upping your distance, because I've had a couple of people message me in the last couple of days saying they want to do an ultra but they're not sure if they're ready, or they want to do a marathon and they're not sure they're ready. They're just got a bit of anxiety with it, a bit of fear, I guess. We all have that. I feel when I'm doing, like, I've just booked Chester 100 like literally this morning, and there's so many things going through my head why I shouldn't have, but obviously we don't know unless we try these things. So I'm going to do a video asking people what the fear is, what are they nervous about, I guess, and then I'm going to try to answer with an outcome what is motivating or encouraging, or just a bit of advice about what they've got anxiety about. So I am going to put this question on my Instagram, but also if you've got a question, pop them in the comments below, or you can message me direct through Instagram, I guess, or just put it on my Strava. All the links are down below, so message me, get in touch any way possible, and then you can be in the video and I'll mention your name and tell people who's answered the question. So I guess that's it for today's video. I just wanted to give you a little life update and tell you about some events and stuff what's happening in my life, because my next big race is definitely Chester 100. I'm going to try to recover and get as many miles in as possible. Also, the next couple of videos that are coming up are going to be shorter videos, so I'm going to try to spend more time on editing and learning editing skills and stuff like that, and get more used to the software what I've been using, as I have been using a new software what is free, and it's actually better than the old software, but I just don't know how to use it, and it's just a bit more professional. You can do a bit more with it. It's not as user friendly, I guess, but it's just a better overall software. So I'm going to try and make the videos a bit more interesting and a bit more professional. Also, in my upcoming videos, if you've got any ideas or anything you would like me to talk about when I'm doing marathons, or like little segments you would like to see in them, please comment them down below. And I guess that's it. So if you like running videos and you like this video what I did today, please like it and please hit that subscribe button and come and join me for my running journey.